It's Seth with SethPerler.com. I'm an executive function coach out of Boulder, Colorado. Good to see you all. I hope you have an awesome day. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about Quizlet. Students, Quizlet and similar programs are some of the most ineffective ways to study I've ever seen. Now, is it better than not studying at all? Yes. But, and I respect the company because the company has tried to create a product that is going to help you study in a better way. But let me tell you what my experience with this is. So I have worked with Quizlet with a lot of students, and what I find is that it just is not very effective. It feels like you're learning, it looks like you're learning, but you are learning at a snail's pace. Essentially what Quizlet is doing is it's helping you with something called rote memory. Rote memory is just memory. You're just memorizing. You're not integrating, you're not connecting dots, you're just memorizing information. And for some teachers or for some classes, you may need to just memorize information. So what happens is people make these Quizlet cards, they look at them, it gives you percentages, it helps you determine how well you're doing on this stuff. And what I see my students doing is they're clicking through it, their eyes are glazed, they're just going over it, and they're repeating. But it's meaningless memory, meaning that you are not creating any meaning. You are not connecting what you are learning to anything you've previously learned in your brain. Again, it's just memorization. So 1, it's pretty meaningless. 2, it's pretty rote. 3, it's pretty inefficient. It's like, let's say that I wanted to really build my biceps up and I was going to use a pen and I curl this pen 1,000 times rather than using a 10-pound or a 20-pound or a 30-pound weight. I'm using this pen and I'm just doing my curls trying to get strong. I can do 1,000,000 of these and it's not doing anything for me. And that's kind of what Quizlet's like. It's like you're repeating. Note card, flashcard, over and over with this little pen. It's just doing nothing for your brain. Eventually you will start to memorize it, but it's not connecting the dots. So now I will say, for some of you, if it's working, and that's actually a good way, then ignore my entire video. Don't listen to me at all. But I will also say you need to ask yourself honestly, get honest with yourself. Is this a useful use of my time? So here's what I recommend to my students instead. I want my students to find a way where they can spend less time studying and get more out of the studying. I want you to be free. I want you to be done with your studying, having integrated the information, be free to have your choice time. So, first of all, if you're going to make flashcards, the best way to make flashcards is grab some real flashcards and draw all over them like crazy. Write what the concept is, what term you're trying to learn, and then make drawings all over that flashcard in all kinds of creative visual ways. And I like the 4-click pen with the 4 colors. Make it colorful, make it visual, and connect it to things that you already know about in your life. Because if you make it visual and you spend time doing that and really making it a little piece of art, you literally make this thing a little piece of art, and you can throw words on there and concepts and definitions and stuff, but really put some artistry into it. You will find, I promise you, you will find that you will be sitting there in your test or your quiz. You can close your eyes and you'll be able to visualize, particularly if you're a more visual person, but you'll be able to visualize the things you drew. You will have made connections. You will know the concept much quicker by taking the time to draw something that's kind of fun. 2, if you're trying to study something, the best way to learn anything is by teaching it. And one of the best ways to teach it is by having study partners, whether it's your parents or a friend or multiple friends, and you guys are studying together. Make it fun. Study together. Joke around. Eat some food and study with other people. That's one of the best ways to learn things. And then the next one is to just learn the material more deeply in the first place. When you are doing flashcards, when you are doing Quizlet, when you are doing rote memorization, that is thin ice. That is thin. It's not deep. It doesn't do much. Learn the material more deeply by getting more engaged in class, learning more about the content anyway. Learn more deeply. So those are the 3 things. 1, make visual flashcards. 2, have fun study partners. 3, learn the material more deeply in the first place. Anyhow, that's my little rant on types of programs like this. Again, the goal is for you to get done with it quicker so that you can get on with the things that you really choose to do with your time, that you have more freedom, more fun in life, so that you can be more efficient with your studies and get the more bang for the buck. Again, my name is Seth Perler. I'm an executive function coach in Boulder, Colorado. Subscribe on my website, sethperler.com, for weekly updates. Subscribe on YouTube right here. Share my stuff. If you appreciate what I'm doing, I'd love it if you share it. And have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon.